Hello guys, so welcome to Dsire Kennel Laboratory. Yes, this is our laboratory just for the kennel, for our dogs, just to ensure quality health of our dogs. So this is where we do our semen analysis tests, progesterone tests, and of course our vet doctors come in to do everything. I'm not a vet, so we don't do the tests. We have our vets who do that. But yes, we have ideas and we do some of them ourselves as breeders. So I want to share with you some of the routine checks you need to do for your dogs. One is you want to make sure you do FBC test for your dogs. Full blood count is really important. We do that for our dogs every 2 months. Full blood count we do for our dogs every 2 months. And also we do that prior to the dogs coming in their heat period for the female dogs. So yes, why do we do that? We want to make sure there are no infections. We want to make sure that the red blood cells and the white blood cells are in good range. We don't want to have any surprises because all of this, if there's infection, these things can cause risk of conceiving for the female dogs. For the male dogs as well, if they are not in good health, their full blood count is not good enough. Of course, it will definitely affect fertility and quality of semen quality. Yes, quality of semen. Also, we want to deworm routinely as often as we can. Not always. Now, for us in Dsire Kennel, we deworm depending on what we feed. Now, like I said in my previous video, we've moved from kibbles to the food that we produce. And because our food is organic, we make sure we take good care of the food. We put into consideration food and safety, every health test that we need to do. And yes, so we make sure that they eat healthy. So we deworm our adult dogs once in 2 months, sometimes once a month, depending on what we feed at that time. Though we also give probiotics like yogurts, unsweetened yogurts, and all that to also help their gut. And we have some multivitamins we give, and yes, that helps them as well. So you want to also check your dogs for KFT. What is KFT? Kidney function test. You want to be sure, you don't want to be taken out of surprise that your dog is going down with kidney disease or any infection. So you want to also do that test to check that the dog is in good health form. Also, we do LFT, which is liver function test as well. So we do that. We do it for all our dogs. We check and make sure that they are all in top form. The one as advised by your vet, we do liver function test, kidney function test, full blood count, and we check all of those things. And also we also check, we do parvovirus test, brucellosis test as well. We want to make sure our dogs don't have any reason not to, any reason that will affect their fertility or bring their health down. Anything that will cause harm to them or make them feel uncomfortable. Because when your dogs are not feeling well, this is one of the very strong sign of trigger in dogs, which actually causes undesirable cultures in the dogs. I'll give you an example. A dog that is feeling unwell, and then, for example, you want to take that dog for a walk, and you don't know because you haven't checked to know the health level of your dog, and you take that dog for a walk, not knowing that the dog is actually feeling ill. It becomes a problem and a concern because when you do that, you're actually further harming the dog, and then you might not know. At that point in time, the dog might now have accumulated stress. Thereby, this is one of the causes, one of the things that can cause a dog getting aggressive. One very quality, very important skill every dog owner and breeder should have or must have is attention to details. Yes, I said that. Attention to details is very important. As little as a dog's ear being too dirty and you're not identifying that to clean it when necessary, it can actually go inflamed and cause infection for the dog. And that's going to, it's really one part of the illness in a dog you don't want to experience because it's really, it's not nice. They don't like it. See them itching, hurting themselves, and several other things. So I'm going to be sharing you a lot more things that we do in our kennel to keep our dogs in top form. We do our best. We might not be doing it all. We don't know all. So if you have some other tips you want to share with us or things you think we can do to improve our kennel, please don't forget to comment in the comment section. Like and share this video for more tips and on our experience and our opinions. Thank you so much for watching. See you again. Bye.